I had the chance to meet President Gorbachev and spend 3 or 4 hours with him on a plane. I took him on a flight to meet President George Sr. and a group of people, President Mitterrand and a whole group of people, about 100 of us together. So we spent this time, and I said, when did the Cold War end? And he gave me this, speech that he's given a million times, and I said, 3 more hours. When did the Cold War? I want to know the moment. And I said, you're not getting by with this. And I was teasing him. He started to laugh. So he finally thought for a while, and he said something I think is really instructive about leadership. He said, the Cold War ended with the end of demonization. And I said, what was the moment that ended? And he said, let me think. And he thought for a while, and then he started laughing and hitting his side of his arm, my leg like this, and laughing. And he's talking to his translator, and he said, I can tell you the moment. He said, President Reagan was lecturing me on the evils of communism, and he called us the evil empire. And I was lecturing him on the evils of supposed capitalism. And he said, we're getting madder and madder, back and forth, back and forth. At one point, he said, Reagan stared at me. He said, I could feel I was so mad. And he just stood up, and he walked and took 4 steps away from me. And he turned around, came back and said, hi, my name's Ron. Can I call you Mikhail? And shook his hand. And he started laughing. He goes, you had to love the guy. And he said that Reagan then also said to him, I want you to bring some Russian children to America. He knew that Gorbachev loved children. And if they're an evil empire, that wouldn't be normal. And that break of demonization is where they started making conversations the first time as human beings.
Watch new episodes of Larry King Now, Monday through Thursday, on demand on Hulu and Aura.tv.